Okay, this seems bugged up. Trying to get my intro going, but it's not working. Give me a second here. We'll just skip the intro once I figure out OBS here. That's what happens when I stream when I'm like, I'm not going to stream right now. And then I'm like, yep. Okay. Take that off. Undo that. There we go. Are we kind of set up? I have no clue, really. How's everybody doing? Okay, got this, that. I don't know. I think you guys can see fine. We'll just go from there. There's plenty of stuff to do if people want to join in. This is multiplayer, crossplay. I'm trying to get my webcam centered now. Not gonna happen. Probably gonna tip it over. Ollie. I'm just making a mess of things. Okay. I'm just gonna leave it like that because I have no clue. This is our own grass field here. Just picking up the grass, making it to some silage. Oh, yeah, I figured out the cows. Let's go show you guys that. I've been playing on this map quite a bit off stream. This is a Australian barn, so it doesn't really technically go in Brazil, but so be it. So we have our beef cattle in here, meat cattle. Got a little cattle guard. Best I could do. Run through here. And then we have our dairy cattle and some bison, water buffalo in here. Oh no, these are the meat cattle. The other ones are dairy. Whatever. They're kind of separated. So 2 different pastures, but they kind of seem like they're one, the way I have it set up, if you don't look close enough. So I only want dairy from one group of them. The other ones are meat. I think that's how we are going to do it. I like it. Here we're seeing barley, but the fields are messed up. The fertilizer is stuck on red for these 2 fields I bought. I don't know why. Precision farming is kind of bugged up on it. Oh, that was precision farming. And no matter what, I put down as much fertilizer as I want, and it just doesn't change. And I went through quite a bit of fertilizer. I don't get it. Yeah. Oh, this is a contract for tethering grass, if anybody wants to do that. Let's just continue to pick up some grass here. We are using the silage additive, so we have a little bit of extra grass. I'm planting wheat, barley maybe? And oats, so I'm gonna get some straw so we can do TMR. Hey Astro, how's it going? Welcome in. I still have to decide what kind of storage I want over here, where it's kind of empty right here. In front of me is going to be like another garage or shed or 2. I just have to figure out what I want to place there. I kind of feel like my stream today's gonna be quiet, but I wasn't doing later, but things are happening in real life, and I was like, I need to do this today, right now. There we go, 35,000 liters. This is our second load of it. So one grass field gives you plenty. Right now, at least. And then I have a silo here, fermenting silo. Next to it, we have our mixer for TMR. What else did I do? Oh, I think I placed down the canning factory when I was off stream as well. Right here. Because I had some spinach and some rice and stuff I needed to just kind of take care of. And you can't store that in the silo, so I was like, well, I need to put it in production then. You can store the rice, but not the spinach, is what I meant to say. I think spinach, peas, green beans, all that, they don't let you store it unless you have a multi-fruit silo. Those kind of things don't get stored really well in real life. Nice snake eyes. I think, maybe? I don't know. Questioning this hello. We'll see where this goes. I have a feeling you're gonna get banned pretty soon. Then you'll really be crying. Yeah, see? Go bother somebody else. Hey, nice guy. How's it going today? Welcome in. Going good? Glad to hear it. What have you been up to? A little bit of grass here that I need to take care of. That's a big pile. Did we get it, all of it? Ah, so you got out of school early today. That's awesome. That's always nice when that happens. What map do you usually play on when you do single player? Oh, is that good? Uh oh. Well, what happened then? There must be a story then. We're full here. Just one small field gives you over 3 forage wagons full of grass. It's pretty decent. Oh, you don't like being home? I'm sorry to hear that. I truly know it's hard. Home should always be a safe place. It's hard when it's not. Yeah, what map do you play on when you do single player? What map do you have the most hours in FS25? Our greenhouse is actually giving us a couple pallets of, I think we have garlic and strawberries. It's been a while until I need those productions. Maybe I'll just sell those pallets until I need them. Oh, you can't keep a save. Okay, yeah, what can I help with? Well, why won't it let you save? You're on PC, right? Oh, Xbox One. I wouldn't know because I don't have an Xbox One. But as long as you have, well, see, it saves automatically. Oh, the settings. I have it so mine saves every 15 minutes. But yeah, as long as I hit save game before I quit, it makes it save for me. I wonder, do you have enough room on your hard drive on the Xbox One? Like enough room for it to create a safe space? Save file? I'm trying to think if I know anybody else that would be helpful with Xbox. Three. I don't know why I'm picking numbers, but 3 is the answer. Oh, I want to fertilize our grass now that we cut it, but I don't have a fertilizer. I'll have to buy one of those, I think. Right, I was parking lots over here. Oh, we have pallets of, I don't guess, rice. We'll have to go look. Oh yeah, no mods or mods either? Oh, okay. I see what you're doing. Mods. We're creating a game. Gotcha. Oh no, these are canned peas. Okay, cool. Don't know what to do with them. They're just gonna sit there for a bit. before I go too far, can we buy a fertilizer? Is there one on sale? No. Hey Michael, how's it going today? How much does a fertilizer spreader? 25 grand for that one. If we only need it for our grass, then I'm okay with this one. It doesn't hold much. We're gonna be right where we can refill it. Let's just do that. If it's just for one grass field, that's all we need. Go pick that up from the store now. Some mods. I don't know if you can handle 294 mods in one game. That may be a little laggy. Oh, Michael was telling me the temperature, but I couldn't read it quick enough. $100 today. I know we're in the 90s here. That's all I know at the moment. Maybe this tells me if I do this. Sunny, 32 degrees, that says. I know some places are getting up to 40. Yeah, this is Thursday and Friday would be like 36 here. 36 degrees. Other places would be 40. Just making sure my live streams are doing okay here right now. Okay. Off to the store we go. Then we have to finish planting the barley as well. I'm gonna do all mods. Yeah, that might be easier. I mean, easier to hit select all, but not easier in the sense of your Xbox being able to handle them. I'm going to go ahead and assume that you're going to have basic games they play like that. All mods. I'm still setting up my new series, but I didn't know that she was gonna cross. Instead, we're gonna play this one today, right now. The temperature's going down tomorrow. Yeah, ours aren't gonna do that till the weekend, it looks like. We actually have a fire here in town. I think it's being held now. But, yeah. Right on the edge of town. Like, it's still in the neighborhood, like city limits. Was a fire today. They got it under control, thankfully. Our conditions are pretty nasty right now for wildfires. Yeah, I wouldn't know that for my area, Michael, but that seems early in the morning. Whew, took that a little too fast. Okay, we have fertilizer and seed over here. I'm probably gonna have to buy more fertilizer. Oh, this doesn't have the sensor for fertilizer. I wonder if that's the problem. I'm using the other tractor that does. Go in here, customize. How much does this cost? It's so dirty looking. That costs 15 grand. Ouch, but yeah, let's do that. I'm not gonna pressure wash it because I'm gonna go use it right now. That's what you said, Michael. Well, indirectly, your temperature's going down. It's a cold front. But you know, your temperature is still too hot. Oh, it's not telling me precision farming info on this field. Oh well. Seems bugged up for some reason. Let me do this. Yeah, it's gonna be really chilly for you guys, but it's gonna feel really nice for me if I was down there. I would be happy with 76 degrees. Feels like fall then. Yeah, I haven't finished landscaping this. If you guys are looking at this for the first time, why there's no grass and stuff around the house. I haven't figured it out yet, what I want it to look like. I want a different house there, but I can't afford it yet. Checking out cows. I kind of think that barn fits this map. The trees are kind of big and fluffy in the way. I guess. Oh, we're out of fertilizer. I guess that would catch people off guard. I mean, depends on how closely you pay attention to everything. Try not to hit the tree of the barn. That's showing that I filled it up. It looks empty, but it's filled. It's a little buggy for this map, I guess. There, I see where we ran out. Once we do this, maybe we'll go tether some grass in a contract. Sounds good, Michael? Not too picky about this grass, but we have plenty of it. I've never been one to really roll the grass. I'll fertilize it if I remember, but that's about it. Yep, I know 4 fields. I'm starting a series on 4 fields. The next map I probably will play this week will be on there. So yes, I'm familiar with that map. Is that the one you're on? Not gonna tell me info for that. Oh, the fertilizer, that's, I guess, fine. You're about to? Awesome. Hey, Blue Collar, how's it going today? It's not filling that. Or visually showing that's filling that. Spray this a little bit here. This last little bit we had to do here. The next field here isn't ours. I'm gonna buy it eventually, but not while it's some kind of root crop that I do not want to harvest. Hey, find a place to park this. Oh, I tried out these rice bales. Rice straw that I got. They would be, what was it, grass? No, where the cows are. Oh, no, maybe I got rid of it and replaced it. I think they're grass when you place them down. They don't go down as silage or straw or anything. Rice straw, yeah, that's what they are. So I don't think it's worth doing it because, I don't know, maybe if I put them in TMR or something, they would act like straw, or would they just be grass? Don't know what to think about that. Nice guy, I don't know what to say about that. Like, it doesn't go easily. Like, you see my map, you've joined before, but not, people don't join. Like, it's not easy getting people to join. I don't know what to tell you. It's not easy. mention it on somebody else's stream is not necessarily the best thing either, but we had GPS for this field. This isn't our equipment. I'm just taking it for this contract here. A lot of grass being tethered and baled last week. Real world. A lot of the farmers are doing the third cutting. I don't know. Doesn't provide much for a view. Let's just see who is or what is texting me. Oh. There's trees here? Since when are there trees in this contract? On this field? Well, that's weird. How? My question. You have grass there that you mowed. I did a contract in here to pick up bales. I don't remember trees being there. Weird. See if we have enough horsepower to go up this or not. Just worried about that for this contract. Field is too steep. And there's not really like an easy way to go about it. The other end is that steep as well. Fighting to get up here. I could have turned it off and went up here without the implement starting. Next pass is gonna be awkward. I don't know how to do halfway down the hill. See what I can do about this webcam being. It's kind of gonna be. I have to mount the webcam a different way. Kind of hard to get it to show up where I want it to be. I don't know if I remember that tree being there. Maybe that tree or two was there, but the other two definitely weren't. Can't really tell where the grass is behind me. The texture is weird how it kind of disappears. Kind of looks like a bad yield. You can barely see it. Even this section's a little steep. I absolutely love the fall colors in this game though. Something I really enjoy. I know you can set like a visual month. I probably would do like a fall theme if I could every month. We're just gonna be stuck with these colors. I won't do it, but it's tempting. Let's see. Got 3 people watching horizontal. And this is 8 people watching on vertical. My bitrate is too high, it says. I'll have to figure that out as well. My multiple streams, sometimes I'm not sure what bitrate everything should be at. Welcome in, lurkers. It's a quiet stream today. Like, if I do multiplayer, maybe somebody will join. Nope. Well, as Juan says, the next time I play single player, then I'll have people ask if they can join. It seems to be how it is. Well, that's one round around the field. %done, basically. We start going up and down, which will be interesting once we get back to the hilly part. This is South Rice. Are you familiar with it at all? It only came out a couple of weeks ago. So it's kind of based in Brazil, and it's meant to be, well, a rice map, right? South Rice. So you kind of have like, if I go over here, I can show you. If I should go back home. I kind of modified it already. This is what we do, right? Gonna have the water. You have dams that actually don't work. See if I can find one. I think there's one over here by the cows. You kind of start with this field that I put cows on, and it's a rice paddy. But I took the rice off and put cows there for the time being. And there's dams like this all around the map. And you have, oh well, you go through the water. How's that? Pretty flat fields here to put your rice fields on. Many maps are not flat for rice, but they're not set up as rice. You have to do it yourself. And then you kind of have hilly parts as well, but there's hills. It actually is kind of hard to go around Silent Hills. And then you have like spots like this, so there's like 10 of them. Or you can set up your own productions and farms and all that if you want. But you can drive through sections that are in water. It's pretty cool to get to certain areas. You're logging and stuff. You have a bridge like that. Big lake here. The map has multiple sell points that are the same. I've deleted some of them. It's kind of all crowded, but it's not too bad. Your shop is over here. And yeah, more dams here. Yeah, so it's kind of cool. I wanted to focus on rice again. I'm noticing a few bugs in the map. I don't know if it's me or precision farming, but yeah. The fields aren't too big, which I'm liking. You have black bean, ryegrass, and then the rice straw is custom crops. You have a custom crop calendar. It's always the wrong button. Yeah, so black beans up there. And you also have a custom precision farming soil map as well. Oh yeah, lots of contracts as well. I have the fermenting silo, greenhouse, and preserved food factory down. I'm doing kind of like a dairy, black bean, corn, veggie. So different milk, rice. This one actually does strawberry milk, yogurt, protein powder stuff, right? Different types of flours from peas, soybean flour, tofu, all that. I'm doing that production as well. But there's a lot of the stuff you buy, or not buy, but plant in Brazil. See if I can get this contract going a little bit more. But yeah, it's not super hilly, but certain parts of it are. And that's a big lake there. You definitely don't want big equipment because there's certain areas where it's really tight. I can't really get out of the front yard of my property. Like a 53-foot trailer stuff. Get stuck on some of the corners, which was kind of funny when I figured that out, but yeah. Okay, I'll be BRB quickly and get something to drink here. Got to do that before my streaming. My back? Okay, I'm back. Whew. I made it back before we got to the end of the field. I'm surprised. Okay, I gotta get something to drink. Otherwise I start coughing and get a dry throat. It's horrible. Jared, thanks, Blue Collar. I appreciate that. I was originally going to do a stream later tonight, so I was thrown off by the quick decision to do it now, and I didn't share my link or anything. But appreciate it. Juan's actually on his way home. His truck's a little sick. He's doing the shop, so I know that fabulous check engine light is on. So he's bringing it back to the dealership. I'm like, he'll be home shortly, so I'm like, I'll just do my stream right now, and then I have the evening off with him. Hoping it's just a quick fix and it's just a wonky sensor or something. The shop probably won't even look at it till tomorrow, because the time he gets home, they're almost done with their day at the shop. But yeah, it's a bummer for him. I'll be home instead of out making money. Maybe he'll do a stream tonight. I don't think so, but maybe. But I'll do a stream tomorrow, depending on how one goes. I had a feeling you were listening. And what one's doing tomorrow is when I'll stream. Did I know what? Oh, you're gonna stream tonight? At what time? Wait, you're in a different time zone. Okay, I think I can convert it if you say your time. Or how many hours from now. That link is not clickable. That's weird. One says the link is not clickable to the full screen. I was in Ivy's stream yesterday and I shared a link and it wasn't clickable either. Maybe it's a YouTube thing. Probably no streaming got videos to edit. Sounds good to me. Blue Collar says he's gonna stream tonight, so I'll be able to tune into that one hopefully. I do become a little forgetful sometimes and forget to tune in. I don't know if you can tell on the messages I had to delete the person I had to ban. I was like, why do I bother with vertical streams? Every time I start off a vertical stream with that, I'm like, it's not encouraging. Okay, we're gonna start getting back into the hilly stuff again. We'll have to figure out how to do that. 60% done with this contract. We pay. Oh, we get pretty good money for this. I think it was like 20-30 grand. Oh no, it's a lot less than I thought. 13 grand. Maybe the 20-30 was one of these. I was looking at cotton. I was like, yes, it's tempting. Tempting to do the cotton. And it's at John Deere, so you can't get rid of bales that are halfway done. So that can be a problem. If you have a partial bale and you can't get it out, you might fail that contract. I don't have that mod installed to do unload partial bales or whatever. I would need that first. One's ETA is in a couple hours. Sounds good to me. I'll find you at the store, at the shop. They got the fire under control in town. There's a fire over by the water treatment plant east of town there. I think it's still a little smoky out though, but at least the fire is under control. Oh boy. Okay, let's try to get this figured out. I'm really not sure how we're gonna do the next few rows. Gonna be weird. Trying to think of what we're saving up money for next. We bought another field. We bought the sensors for the tractors. That was something I had to do. Guess we should save up money for another field. Sure, there's some equipment that I need. I just can't think of what. I wanted to place down a second greenhouse as well. I'm not quite sure yet. Let's do the smaller rows, because the bigger rows would take me out of the back. Hey, Wolves Landscape. How's it going? Things are going pretty good over here. It's always nice when you can pop in on the streams and know you're pretty busy. Oh, can we turn it off and go faster? A little bit that's not headered up there. We should do that as well, just in case we need it. The contract. It's doing good. Just finished work for the day. Almost 10:30. Tree crashed and crushed a car and took out half a house. Oh man, they've been up since 6 o'clock trying to. Oh man, that's quite the storm then, or is it just an old tree? The bummer. Hopefully everybody's okay though. Hopefully it's just, you know, a house and a car that got crushed and nothing else. Definitely makes for a long day though. About a 70-foot tall tree. But now it's like 20 feet tall. Yeah, that's quite a bit of a tree to take care of. Well, hopefully it all works out for the person that owns the house and the car with insurance and that all taken care of. So in a case like this, do you guys take the tree with you? Or do you offer, like if the owner wants to keep it for firewood or whatever? %done with this contract. Totally about 3 years ago. A little bit there that needs to be done. We'll see if we can get away without doing it. Oh, no insurance. Oh no, about 30,000. Oh no. Ah. That's a bummer. One of those I surely wish he would have listened type of thing, right? True, yeah. I guess wood burners aren't as popular over there. So, not many people want to keep the tree. Yeah, definitely seems like one of those situations where hindsight makes you go, oh, I wish I would have taken care of that tree 3 years ago. I think there's enough grass to finish this. They put the grass through the tree area, and I'm like, well, you can't really tether this. It's a little complicated here. Let's see if we can do this last row. I don't think we're gonna finish it on this last row. We might have to figure out how to tether other areas we missed. Kind of annoying field to tether. There's a half a row over here we haven't done either. Okay. It seems the width of the GPS leaves a partial row in between that tethered. You guys can tell, it's kind of hard to see that. But the GPS is not set up properly. It's really weird. %, done. It should work out. %. Any moment now. There we go. Ooh, okay. That was less than 13 grand. Now we have to finish seeding barley on our own field, which is kind of bugged up with the fertilizing, as I was mentioned earlier. I don't know if it's this map or precision farming. It's stuck on red for fertilizer no matter how much I put down. It's going through fertilizer. It's just really bugged up. I don't get why. This field and the other field, so it makes me think it's a map thing or a precision farming thing. And it's hard to show you guys, but when I started seeding this field, on the outside where there's grass here, some of that grass disappeared. Like it was painted, and underneath was still field that was painted grass. I don't know. I should have went over a couple more. Oh well, we'll just do this. So hopefully we just get like a decent yield of this, because I don't know if the fertilizer is working or not. Maybe I'll wait for it to grow a stage and then we'll try again. So right now it says it's horrible levels for the fertilizer. Which makes me go, we're not going to get a high yield unless we can somehow fertilize it. This field, not sure if we'll do rice on it, but the other field that we own, which is like kitty corner, that one will be a rice field for sure. When this is ready to be harvested, we're doing barley. So in September is when we can plant rice. Same with this field, the other field of oat. And September. So both these fields could technically become rice fields. I think I'll keep one of them as a grain crop. I'll leave this one. But by then hopefully we own other fields anyways. Of course it's saving. It's always saving. When isn't it saving? wanted to activate my grass. We have like 133,000 liters almost. So we're gonna have lots of silage. Just off that one small grass field that we have. The yield is pretty good on it. Right now the cows are just eating silage, which is 80%. I'm hoping to do some tethering their grass, get some hay, we'll have some straw from this, and then do some TMR. Maybe I'll see if that rice straw becomes grass or straw in the TMR wagon. Still debating doing the cotton harvest, but it's risky. Cotton harvest makes so much money if you can do it with the right harvester. But not being able to undo that partial bale with that harvester is... I have a feeling we would fail that contract. So this tractor is our smaller of the two tractors, but it does a decent job still with seeding. So weird to be like, it's May in game in the fall colors. It's pretty cool that they were able to do that for Brazil map. Trying to think of what's next to us in that field. Soybean. And that field is sugar beets. Okay, just kind of curious. The weeds growing on it kind of threw me off with the trim lines. Nice to own that field too eventually. I really want to do these 4 fields for rice. And then these 6 for rice. And then everything else. I guess including this one doesn't have to be rice. Start to get into other fields that can be anything. But at least these 4 I would like for rice. We'll see about the other ones. And I'm just doing the regular rice, not the long grain that requires the other harvester. A little bit easier that way. Don't get as much of a yield, but it's all good. This should work out perfectly. 4 rows to go. should I do after this? Another contract, perhaps? Early in the day for May. Lots of contracts to be done if there's one. Like, I don't want to sleep till the next day quite yet. Don't think we're in debt. I think we're just saving up money. It's hard to remember what map I'm playing on, if I have debt or not. Take a look. Wrong menu. Oh yeah, we have a $100,000 loan. Yeah, we need money. Oh, that baling contract's not worth it. Could do fertilizing. There's a couple of harvesting. A lot of them I don't want to do. Oh man, it's so tempting to do that cotton one. Let's see. Spinach, I'm not going to do a big field of spinach. A small field of spinach. We can do that. Or we can do a small field of canola. That wants to be delivered way over there. Trying to decide if that's worth it. Let's do that. We have our own equipment, so let's go over there and do that. Yeah, barley's finished. Look, why are we driving slow? I forgot to turn off my lift with the cedar up. Go ahead and refill it. I'll wash and repair everything. There we go. Like, which button lifts the covers again? And hard to find that trigger point. There we go. Go around the other side. Triggers on this side only. Repair. I don't think I have a header trailer for my harvester header. Hopefully, it fits down the road with that one. Think about the next contract. I'm like, uh-oh. Just down the road, so it should work. And so when you start this map, you don't have these sheds or anything. I have placed them in here. Well, I'm gonna want the other tractor. All that trailer, I have a feeling I need the horsepower. I've kind of moved the house and everything around already for the starting farm. Actually, need to get a different shed over here as well. This one doesn't really fit in there unless I back it up the other way, and it's a little weird. Okay, I got into the tractor instead of the harvester, whatever. Let's go get the trailer of this. Yeah, more sheds and stuff are gonna be right here. Decide which one to put down. Can you park there? Yeah, this combine's not pretty big, but like I say, you can barely get bigger equipment around some of these roads in the corners. Even with a header trailer, you would struggle with some of them. Up the header. Where are we going? Let's take a look here. It was 15. Okay, so we actually have to go down over. They're there, okay. It's so close, but it's not. This corner right here is what I'm talking about. Bigger equipment, you can't really make this corner. You have to delete the fence that's in the orange bush right there. And then you might have an easier time. And this is the other corner that's really hard to make. You have to make a sharp corner. Like that. There is another road into the farm that we could have taken out of. It's a little bit long of a route, but you have to kind of think through some of these roads. Here we have to drive across this. We don't want big equipment here. A little island in the water. And this one I get stuck on sometimes when I go across it. I don't know why. I grab's weird, but that one, and then more over here. We have to open this fence because I've never been over here. I still like these fences, these gates. And you see the opening's barely big enough for us to get through here. I like how you drive through the water though, it's pretty cool. There we go. So you can see the farmyard from here, but that took a lot of work just to get over here. Access to this land. Well, like I'm doing a contract. You're gonna give it to me? Looks like this canola doesn't have weeds or anything. That should be a nice yield. I usually have a hard time because I don't have favorites. I'm really weird that way. I usually would choose like a Massey Ferguson. I don't know why. Yeah, I tend not to have favorites, so I usually base it off of what horsepower I need, or if I need a front loader on it. Ivy's popping in. Give it a like. Watch while you finish making supper. Yeah, you had to make chicken and rice. Well, thanks, Ivy. Chicken and rice. Chicken fried rice, chicken rice, whatever, but such an easy meal, so comforting. Welcome back, Michael. That's good. I understand, look, you're probably on the road and still driving, so it's all good. First one doesn't count. It's not chicken fried rice then. I finished driving about 10 minutes ago. My mouth is watering. Well, hopefully you enjoy it, Ivy. One of my favorite meals growing up, I would always request it from my birthday, was chicken over rice, but the chicken was like in a cream of chicken type of sauce. I don't exactly know what my mom made it with. And then it had onions and green peppers, bell peppers with it. It was simple, but I love that meal. That was always like my birthday meal. Like, should ask what I wanted, and it'd be like, I should like that meal. I haven't had it in many years though, so I don't know if I would still like it. I would have to see exactly what kind of sauce she made it out of. I bought a bag of rice. It's not even that big. I don't know how many pounds. I would have to go look at it. I was like, oh, I'll have no problem going through this bag of rice. It's taking me forever. Much bigger bag of rice than I thought. It's a must-have mod for me. PC only or console friendly? That's a good question. You can add chicken, onions, peas, and carrots and spices. The rice around it. Yeah, that works. I cheat with rice once in a while, especially on the big rig. Must have mod. That's a good question, Blue Collar. Like for FS22 it would have been GPS, but FS25, what is one mod? I think I was struggling with that one because I think I put a different theme and focus on each of my maps. So like where one of them be like, oh, I need this seeder, or this harvester, or this production. There's always different. If it's single player, then I'm free for all on what mod I put on it. But the last couple maps, this one and my next series, are council friendly, so I'm trying to limit myself on what I'm doing. I'll have to think about that one a little bit more. Everybody eats it, so you're not changing it? Yeah, but that's very fair. Yeah. I don't do onions in mine, but Fawn doesn't like onions. And then I just have like a Costco organic frozen vegetable mix. I thaw that out. It has corn, green beans. I take the green beans out because I don't like frozen green beans. For some reason the texture gets me. And then peas and carrots. I love onions in my stuff, but yeah. And Michael says your full front. Moving across. And I was trying to think of Blue Collar's question. That was a good one. So. I have a hard time with favorite anything, really. You'd ask me what my favorite cookie is and my favorite color, and I would still struggle to answer that. My favorite song, it's hard for me to choose favorites. Depends on the day, the mood, the season, like the map, the theme. Yeah. I so agree with that, Ivy. I literally bought a huge bag of like mixed veggies, and I just pick all the green beans out. I'm like, it's still cheaper. But no, frozen green beans are not cool. I always put roasted sesame seeds on top of mine. I love sesame seeds. A little too much. I will eat sesame seed like breadsticks or anything, just because I love sesame seed. If you're eating green beans, but they're fresh canned beans. Yeah, see, that's different. I can do the canned ones. Cannot do the frozen ones. Hi, Toy. Yeah, I says other frozen veggies are okay for the most part, but green beans, nope. I'm sure you guys are familiar with the cost of food going up as much as I am. I was in the store shopping yesterday, and these are Canadian prices, so I don't know if they make much sense if I say it, but usually we have like multi-sales, like buy 2 for this much or 4 for this much. The canned goods in are buy 12 of them for $15. And I'm like, not everybody can buy $15 worth of canned goods to get a cheaper price on them, and if you don't, they're a lot more expensive, right? buy 12 of them to get the lower price. And I'm just like, basic things like canned food. I'm like, everybody needs that. Like, that's like a simple thing that should not be costing so much money. There's certain things where I'm like, the cost of it should never be able to go up. Hey, let's bring this over. You agree, Ivy? I don't know. I just see certain things go up in price. I'm like, I get some of it. Like, believe it or not, like even chocolate has gone up like crazy for chocolate bars. But like, that's not a necessity for me. Yeah, that's a privilege to eat chocolate bars. Like, you know, if I buy them, that's a treat, right? To be able to afford that, but you know, basic food. It's always kind of bothered me like that, like a salad costs like double the amount of money than a bag of chips or something like that, where you're like, why is lettuce costing so much money? Chocolate isn't really expensive anymore. Yeah, especially when it's more sugar. I can't handle the sugary ones. Oh. Like, take Kit Kats, for example. I cannot stand Kit Kats anymore. They are more sugar than chocolate for me. Is labor cost net product? Sure enough, yep. Occasionally you need a Reese's cup, Ivy. A new ETA, 5 p.m. Just in time for dinner, Juan. Oh, dipping chocolate bars into peanut butter? I wish I could do that. I eat Reese's even though I shouldn't. Like, I don't have an allergy to peanut butter, but I have a sensitivity. When my throat will get a little itchy, not quite an allergy, but a sensitivity to peanut butter, so I shouldn't have it. I avoid having peanut butter and like sandwiches and dipping things, like, even though I really want to. I really miss it. A sandwich is dipped in milk is the best. I can say I've never done that before. I always grew up with graham crackers with peanut butter and honey on top of it. It was like a comforting thing my dad would always make. You'll eat almond or cashew butter too? Yeah, I'll do that little bit. It's really expensive and I usually don't ever finish the jar. I always feel bad when I buy it. I won't say much, Michael, but Texas schools suck. I know you mean well asking, but things are not. Yeah, there's a situation going on there. I would be flying down to Texas right now if I could knock some sense into a few people right now. Well, her school started last week, right? Or a week, 2 weeks ago? I don't know, she's been in school for a while now. She has a birthday coming up next month. I'm still trying to figure out what to send her. She likes to read. She's like a book lover like me, like a big bookworm. And that's the problem, is that her reading level is so advanced for her age, and then she's read most books already. So it's a little bit hard to find a book she hasn't read. But I like finding Canadian ones and sending them to her. She loves reading about Canada. So I'll find these like random animal facts or books like that about Canada. It's always bonus points if I find the one that has moose in it, because I love moose. I know it's hot right now. I have converted to Fahrenheit for you. Because I only know it in Celsius right now. Give me a moment here. So right now it's 90 degrees where I live, but there are places getting up to 104 degrees Fahrenheit that are within a few hours of me right now. And then Thursday, what was my temperature on Thursday? Thursday I'll be like 98 degrees here. We're in a heat wave right now over here. I can't speak for like all of Canada, but where I live is basically a desert. We are cactuses, rattlesnakes, really hot. Last week on the road we were in the mountains and it was fall. It was 41 or 42 degrees in the morning on top of the mountains with fall colors, pumpkins for sale. That was odd. But yeah. In the valley here where I live is pretty hot right now. It's upper 50s, lower 60s in Michigan today. I am jealous you're in Michigan right now, blue collar. Or if you were, or you are. Yeah, upper 50s, lower 60s, starting to feel like fall. Ivy says it's a beautiful 71 degrees there right now. That's my kind of temperature. Almost room temperature, right? Mid, lower 70s. It's kind of my temperature. I was thinking about it the other day, how long it's been since I've actually been in Michigan. Like, it's been a while since I've been back home. I didn't realize it. I'm trying to remember now, was it 2018? 2019. I think it was 2018 was last year I've been in Michigan. It's been a while. We're in Michigan every Monday. Oh. It take me, well, if we're doing casual driving, not trucking, but casual, at least 3 days. Usually 4 days if you're casual driving to get there from here. You're not really pushing it and sightseeing, driving 14 hours a day. I think it surprises some people, because my younger sibling on a map looks like they live so close to me, but I'm like, you know, it takes me 9 or 10 hours one way to get down there. Like, it looks like they're only a few hours away on a map, right? Like, it's so deceiving. I'm like, it takes a long time with the mountains to actually get over there. That's hard to hear, Michael. That's rough. Yeah. Like, you're a fraction of what that kid is. Oh. Whatever happened? Did that kid get suspended or anything? You have some good questions, Blue Collar. All time favorite map for Farming Sim. And then for FS25. For many years I would play the Old Stream map. Old Stream Farms. I'm trying to think of the name of it. That one hasn't came out yet for 25. That one I really liked. I really liked Elma for FS22, but I did not like it for FS25. My favorite for FS25. It's almost funny, but like I like the maps I haven't played yet. Like the Louisiana one always seems really cool, but I haven't played on that one yet. think I'm still waiting for my favorite for Ep5. There's a couple I really like. But I find myself switching maps quite a bit still. I don't like European maps very much. How narrow the streets are and the equipment small. Michael, you gave him a bloody nose. Messed up his mouth. This is a really bad neighborhood. Aww. Oh, in that case I'm glad he fought back because that kid had no right doing something like that to somebody much smaller. Like, I'm all about not being violent, but there comes a point when you have to fight back, right? My favorite all-time is Lona Oak. And then Corpy. I haven't played on either one of those, I don't think. I've heard of them, but I don't think I've ever played on them. 25 you don't know yet. Yeah, I'm hoping a couple of those maps are still to come for Ep25. So what did you like most about those maps? Was it the size of the map or the crops, the layout? So for me, I like a map that has medium fields, small to medium. If it has one or two large fields, I'm okay, but I like to mix it up and not to be on one field all the time. I like an area or two to do productions and design my own farmyard. I really like maps that have a couple custom crops or custom productions. I really like that. I hear you on that, Michael. I like New Frontier or Western Wilds or No Man Land. Like, I like one map like that usually. Just one map where I can make my own farmyard. But then I like having maps where somebody else has done the work. So yeah, New Frontier I'm on this map, I'm on Nantel. I help one with the FS22 Western Wilds, and then I'm starting 4 fields pretty soon. Lone Oak was the layout of it. That's an American outfield on the main farm. Corpy was a different version of No Man's Land with sell points. Yeah, so you kind of like that too, like having a layout, but then sometimes not having a layout. Kind of with like a Nacho Cast having the Settlers map. Having a map that's been edited a little bit. I'm really trying to focus on making maps that are crossplay friendly, so I've been laying off productions and maps and mods, and it's been a little bit different focusing on that aspect of it. Finish up this field and probably call it a stream. A couple rows to go. FS15, the very end of 15. It was like a few weeks before 17 came out. 15 must have been on sale. I forget. We bought it, we played it, and then 17 came out almost right away. If we would have waited a few weeks, we could have not bought 15 type of. So yeah. Don't have very many hours in 15, but yeah, we've played 17, 19, 22, and 25. How about you, Blue Collar? When did you start playing? I am reading your messages, Michael. I just have a hard time knowing what to say without saying too much right now. I'm glad you fought back, though. Oh, you started playing at 13. It would be interesting to go back and revisit 15 and 17 and stuff. Like, I don't know if I could do it. I think Juan mentioned it the other day where it doesn't seem like there's a big difference between like 22 and 25 or 19 and 22, but if you go between like 15 and 25, there's a big difference. If you skip every few years, then it's much more noticeable. Yeah, originally Juan bought 15 and there's a tutorial in it and he just is like, hey, try it, see if you like it. And I almost didn't want to give him the computer back. I was like, yeah, I really like this. And of course struggle with plowing because, you know, those plows where they angle out or whatever are always a pain in the butt to figure out if you don't know how to work them. The Ivy went from 16 to 25. That's a big jump there, Ivy. You're probably like, yeah, this was worth it. If I would have done like 15, 19, 25 or something like that, then it probably would have been more worth it, not buying every single year's worth. It sounds good, Ivy. Thanks for popping in for a bit. I'll probably call it a stream in a few rows here after I finish this. What about the plane simulator? I haven't played some. I could play it because I share the same Steam library with one. Like we have a family plan or whatever, so I can play his games and he can play my games. But no, I've never played that one. With colors, there's never really a big difference between them. 13 didn't have logging, but 15 had logging. Like, I don't mind doing logging once in a while. Like, I do that at New Frontier, but I always make sure that that's not all I'm doing. Like, it doesn't become forestry simulator, if that makes sense. I'm always like, okay, I'm taking them trees to then plow a field. To settle land and property, not to have a forestry simulator, if that makes sense. Sometimes I'm like, they focus too much on forestry. I get people like it, but I need a balance where it still feels like farming sim. I don't know what you mean by that comment there, Michael. Yeah, one of the games I really like playing, but don't stream, is Terraria. I love playing Planet Zoo, but that's another one where it doesn't really get people if I stream it. There's a few other games like that. I like to play a lot more than just farming sim, but this one seems to be the only one that I can stream. Yeah, I want to say yes. I have a Steam Deck, but yeah, only on PC or Steam Deck. I'm not even one to really play games on my phone. My type of mobile games on my phone are like puzzle, Sudoku, like mind puzzle type of games. Not other type of games. Like, I wouldn't buy farming sim for the phone or anything like that. Michael, there's a cop that had his car in the middle of a road where the road splits. It seems dangerous. Not really, Michael. I mean, if you're talking about the normal everyday freeway bridges overpasses, then sure. But there's not one that really sticks out in my mind. Two passes to go here. Yeah, so I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I don't know what time tomorrow yet. That might be a little up in the air right now, depending on when Juan goes back to work. What's wrong with the truck? He needs a ride to the shop and all that. I'll fit a stream in tomorrow for you guys, like I usually do. I just don't know what time. And I don't know what map yet. Depends on how tomorrow goes. Are you talking about cops just being in the median? Like where you have like U-turn route? Like turnaround spots for cops and ambulances? That's like a normal spot. Or are you talking about like top of a ramp? I don't know, Michael. I almost need a photo or something to reference it to. We had a cop last week. We have a construction zone north of town here from a rock slide. And the cop was sitting at the end of it where you could speed up again. You think he would have been the other end where everybody slows down, but no, he was where everybody could speed up again. Okay. Let's take care of this. Well, it seems like a very dangerous spot there for him to be, Michael. The GPS lines are playing a little bit of a Jingle Bell Christmas tune here. They light up. Okay, that's funny. Moving on. Where are we delivering this? Let's go do that and then call it a stream. See if I can figure out what way to go. Okay, we can try that. Well, apparently I had the engine on. If there's any extra canola, I'm probably gonna sell it. There's no reason for me to keep it right now. Okay, I'll have to check that out, Michael. Let me just get to where I have to go to sell this and then I'll check it out. Over the dams here. Try not to run over the people. So there's doors over here. Fuel station. think I just naturally follow the road down, but we'll see. I thought you already crossed the road. Sorry, person. My bad. Try not to run over the people. Never been down this road. Let's go see what it looks like. Realize there's no train on this map, I don't think. That kind of makes sense, but I was like, oh. Oh boy, that bridge grabbed me wrong. That was like very, very abrupt. See, this is kind of narrow. You wouldn't want too big equipment down on this kind of road. Oh, I was trying to look at the mini map. See where to go. Think this way. I have no clue where I'm going. I'm just guessing. Maybe I should have turned up the other one. Yeah. Let's turn around. Almost went the other. Yep. That bridge grabbed me really wonky. I have to slow down for it. Let's go this way. Just kind of making this up as we go right now. I want to say here, but make sure we, yeah, tag it and then I can make sure. I would hate to go out this way and then sell it at a different spot. The roof. There. Yeah, it's just over 2,400 bucks extra. That's decent. We'll go with it. Okay. How much did we make? Just over 7 grand? Yeah, why not? There we go. Let's leave that there. I'll clean that up off stream here. See who we can redirect you guys to. We will catch you guys tomorrow. Appreciate all of you stopping in and chatting or just lurking. Let's go to FS Farmer. I know we've been doing that recently, but there's not very many other people streaming Farming Sim right now, it looks like. And we will do the same thing for vertical. There we go. Well, thank you, everybody. Have a good rest of your day or evening. Adios.